Hey guys, if you struggle to do pull-ups or you're coming back from a long layoff or an injury like me, what I'm doing here could be very helpful. So this is a 4-minute video of me just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not going to take a break. I'm not going to stop until the end of this video. So it's just this. This is a wide grip band assisted pull-up, and I'm just going to work in this tiny range of motion. Now what you need to know is this range of motion, it's a range of motion. For one thing, I'm taking a wide grip. I'm extremely weak at wide grip pull-ups. I always have been, even when I've been in top shape. They've just been a struggle for me. But when I'm trying to build my pull-up, I like to train this wide grip, this disadvantageous grip, and because it exposes me to the largest number of little muscles in my shoulder blade and armpit area. Okay, so I'll take the position of the greatest disadvantage to gain the biggest advantage later on. So all you need to know and just have trust in this range of motion is extremely significant. You can get extremely strong in a very balanced way by spending lots of time right in here and not being in a rush to go higher. So all I'm doing is I'm working in a range of motion that's completely controlled by my scapular muscles. As soon as I go any higher and I feel like my arms need to take over, that's where I stop. So I'm just trying to find a range of motion where I'm completely controlling it with my scapular muscles. And what I'm focusing on is making sure that what I feel and the movement I'm producing is very symmetrical. So the timing of the muscular recruitment has to be as even as possible. And at the end point of wherever I end up, it has to be the same relative height. That's why I like using a pull down bar that's mounted in the middle, because if one or the other side gets in front of or out of sync with the other, I will feel that immediately, because that center mounted pull down bar is going to start to tilt. So in order for me to do the repetitions I'm doing and make sure that they are symmetrical, I need to keep that bar steady and not let it tilt from side to side. Once again though, and you do not need to do this for 4 minutes. You don't. 30 seconds, a minute. Make sure that you're using enough assistance so that you feel very light. Like I feel this, I weigh 200 pounds. I might weigh 80 pounds right here, maybe. Okay, but what I do know is I can get a lot of well-controlled reps. Grip fatigue is not a big factor here. I'm getting a little bit tired in those small shoulder blade muscles. So I'm going to just work in a shorter range of motion. But if there's one thing I need to emphasize is how significant and how much power there is working high repetitions in a range of motion that you can symmetrically and precisely control for many, many reps. You need the high reps so that you can neurologically pattern these movements. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. Much aloha.